notes in blue ink, folded with care, tucked in the drawer where I still leave them there. Handwriting softer than whispers at night, carrying pieces of moments that felt right. Little notes in blue ink, faded but true, letters from someone I once thought I knew. Words never loud, but sweet in their way, left in the quiet where soft hearts still stay. Little blue lines that still make me smile, little soft moments kept safe for a while. Little blue words, sweet as they seem, tucked in between every hope, every dream. Even the ink forgets how to stay. Letters grow softer as time drifts away, still in my hands, still easy to find. Still they can hold all the hearts left behind. Little blue lines that still make me smile, little soft moments kept safe for a while. Little blue words, sweet as they seem, tucked in between every hope, every dream. Little last night, små läggstilgeseil, last små förringas we make me smile. Little blue words, sweet as they seem, tucked in between every hope, every dream. Little notes in blue ink, soft as a sigh, held in my heart through the years passing by. Little blue pages folded in time, keeping me warm in the sweet, quiet rhyme. Little notes, little dreams, softly care. The chair by the window waits just for me, sunlight and coffee and soft melody. Curtains in motion, the day slow and kind, leaving a rush of the world far behind. The chair by the window, peaceful and sweet, soft with the moments where quiet hearts meet. Pages half open, a cup cooling slow, smiles in the corners of hours as they go. Here in my chair, with the sun on my face, little soft moments the world can erase. Here in my chair where nothing feels wrong, just me and the window and one little song. Even the sky leans in just to see soft little stories unfolding in me. Nothing too grand, no need to impress, only small joys that I quietly confess. Chair with the sun on my face, little soft moments the world can't erase. Here in my chair where nothing feels wrong, just me and the window and one little song. The chair by the window waits here for me, quiet and soft as a sweet melody. Nothing to chase, no worries to keep, just me and the sunshine and sweet, simple peace. My chair, my song, and the light. Velvet and whiskey soft in the light, music that lingers through soft fading night. Curtains half open, the city grown small. Quiet is sweeter when there's nothing at all. Velvet and whiskey slow as a grin, nothing feels hurried with you here again. Candles burn lower, the moments stay near, warm in the hush where there's nothing to fear. Stay just a while where the hours unwind, nothing feels sweeter than ease I can find. Velvet and whiskey soft in my hand, silence is golden when hearts understand. Even the night leans soft on the floor, even the stars seem slower than before. No need to rush, no need to try, only this hush where the warmth can lie. Velvet and whiskey soft in my hand, silence is golden when hearts understand. Curtains half open, the city grown small. Quiet is sweeter when there's nothing at all. Stay just a while where the hours unwind, nothing feels sweeter than ease I can find. Velvet and whiskey soft in my hand, silence is golden when hearts understand. Velvet and whiskey soft in the night, nothing feels wrong when the timing feels right. Warm in this room, soft with the sound, quiet and love where the sweetest is found. Velvet and whiskey and light.
Cherry nights, a kiss that tastes like neon lights. One little booth, two plastic straws, and time forgot its ticking laws. A napkin note, a lipstick trace, he blushes in that vinyl space. She dips her spoon and doesn't rush, some moments bloom just from a hush. The waitress winks The counter shines, old love songs priced at just a dime. A soda fizz, a whispered tease, and hearts like cones begin to freeze. Vanilla nice and cherry nights with jukebox songs and soda heights. She laughs, he grins, then both agree there's no desert like you and me. Vanilla days and cherry nights, a kiss that tastes like neon lights. One little booth, two plastic straws, and time forgot its ticking laws. He plays each night above my room, a tune that curls like violet bloom. I've never seen his face or eyes, just notes that fall like lullabies. I wash the cups, I dim the light. He starts again at 9:30. No lyrics, no request or name, just longing, always the same. The violinist upstairs plays me like I'm unaware, but every bow across the strings confesses everything. Once I left a note beneath his door, but he played that night and nothing more. Perhaps he read, perhaps he knew, but some loves bloom, then slip right through. He changed his song last winter's eve. It shook like leaves about to leave, and since that night the strings have stopped. A silence I can't unlock. The violinist upstairs still lives inside the air. Each window sigh, each floorboard creak. I hear him when I speak. Maybe he was never real, just someone I begin to feel. But even dreams can play with grace and echo through a quiet place. The violinist upstairs left his bow inside my prayers. If ghosts can play and lovers stay, then he'll return someday.
Still hangs, still hangs, still hangs. She kept the dress behind the door in satin blue from 44. Still smells of dust and sweet perfume. Still folds the shape of ballroom rooms. He said he'd write, he meant it too, but left with boots and fading blue. The note was torn, the silk still sways each time she dusts the yesterday. Like a soft pull of memory, and the night dress still hangs in the hush of the night. Though the music has faded, its shape holds the light. No zipper drawn, no buttons closed, just memories that won't let go. She turns the dial at 1:30. A trumpet moans, the voices run. It's not his tune, but close enough to pull her back through lace and dove. Softest moment, the hanger bends, the hook is thin, like promises that once had skin, but still it sways with whispered grace, like ghostly arms in soft embrace. And the night dress still hangs in her breath, in where the silence once waited for footsteps each night. It never danced, it never tore, just waited and nothing more.
satin gowns and velvet rage. Crowds would hush at her first note, the kind that bloomed and barely spoke. Now on the curb near 7th row, she sells her roses soft and low. No spotlight, just a scarf pulled tight and fingers kissed by winter's bite. Roses for the girl in G, the one who sang with certainty. Her voice now hums between the stems, a requiem for requiems. She hums a line from Gershwin's score, as if the sidewalk were the floor. The petals hide what dreams decay, but perfume clings where hope won't stay. They ask, were you that girl who sang? She nods, then smiles a silver fan, and in her eyes the footlights flare before the drizzle dims the air. Roses for the girl in G, still wrapped in broken melody. And if you listen while you pay, you'll hear the note she gave away. The stage was grand, the nights were long, but life hums loud once fame is gone. So she sells beauty stem by stem and sings it soft for only them. Roses for the girl in G, a faded star beside your knee. Drop a coin and meet her eyes, the curtains drawn, but she still She came through the club door, late and alone. Red chiffon, floating red lips, fully grown. She didn't glance left, didn't glance right, just sat at the edge of the night. Her gloves were too white, her silence too loud. She ordered vermouth and ignored the crowd. The band played a waltz, the lights grew dim, and I saw the room spin around her hem. She in the red chiffon, a shadow where color shone. She danced without moving, she whispered in smoke, a mystery dressed like a joke. day. A ring on her hand, a scar near her brow, a woman who left but can't leave now. She vanished at 12 like a magic trick, the glass still warm, the lipstick thick. I chased her name through cold room air, but some stories end with a stare. She in the red chiffon, a song that was here then gone, a thread in the dust, a note never sung, the first of the ghosts I've begun. There's a moon over Mberry Street, and footsteps echo in the sleet. A saxophone sighs down the block. Time melts away with every clock. Neon flickers like a breath. I smell the jazz, I taste regret. Shadows talk in alley rhyme, like poets walking out of time. Moon over Mulberry Street, where strangers pass but never meet. You said you'd come before the dawn. Now all I have is what is gone. A window glows behind drawn blinds. The wind rewinds our faded lines. Your silhouette was sharp and slow, then vanished like a radio. Moon over Mulberry Street, still shining where we used to meet. Your promises like puddles gleam, reflections of a nighttime dream. I hear your shoes in empty space, the hush of silk, the scent of lace. But when I turn, it's just the sound of moonlight dripping on the ground. Moon over Mulberry Street keeps watch where lovers once would meet. I'll walk alone past midnight's beat with the moon and Mulberry
emptied, slow and wide. But one last glass still waits inside. The light bends low across the floor, where shadows dance and nothing more. She hums a song without a name, a tune too soft to chase or claim. No footsteps left, the doors all close, but still the evening gently flows, like the end of a letter. One last glass by the window, one last line in the air. The echoes don't explain it, but the stillness doesn't care. She sings not for the answer, not to keep or to defend. She sings because it ends. A stir of wind, the curtain sighs, the trumpet tells of old goodbyes. The keys are struck, then left to ring. No one asks her why she sings. Find a clasp by the window, one last glass by the window, with everything unsaid. The night remains in rhythm, even when it's fled. And though no one waits to answer, and no one stays to hear, she leaves the note still
coffees. I don't need rain, just steam on the window and jazz in the vein. You stir the sugar, I steal a glance. This kind of morning feels just like romance. Your voice is mellow, the café slow. A smile in your coffee, a song on the go. We don't say much, but darling, I see there's cream in my coffee since you sat with me. No need for candlelight, violins or wine. This tabletop for two suits me just fine. And in this quiet booth for 3:30, I've got sugar jazz and you with me. The record spins an old Cole Porter line, the creak of the door, the smell of time. You tap the rhythm, I hum along. This kind of moment belongs in a song. Fancy gestures, no grand parade, just Sunday jazz and fresh marmalade. And when you lean and smile so free, you're the cream in my coffee, sweet as can be. Far corner of a den, far corner, far corner, falling under to gin. Is this far corner sings to far and sad. Someone robbed someone low. Far but in roughly come, far corner, followers are done. It's a plane that may fade to meeting's joy. On far corner, for I made my day. far corner, von chest barn.
She leans against the iron rail. The city sighs, the streets grow pale. The radio hums, the window hums too, and stars pretend they've seen this through. A cigarette burns past her lips. The glass reflects her fingertips. One sandal dangles, one thought stays, of quiet laughs in younger days. On the balcony at midnight, time moves slow but never quite. The breeze remembers how he spoke and how her voice in silence broke. The world below plays different tunes, some in taxi horns, some in moons. But here she stays in linen white, one woman steeped in soft lamplight. She pours the wine a second glass, though no one climbs the stair to pass. She smiles and sways a toast to none, just her, the crickets, and what's undone. On the balcony at midnight, she sings a line without the light. The melody dissolves like smoke, but lingers still in what she spoke. Starlight and cigarettes flicker where the night forgets. Dancing shadows in my glass, memories that never pass. You were but fire can't replace you. Darling, you said the stars would never fade, but hearts lie softer than the beds we made. Now your kiss is just a trace in this quiet, smoky space of starlight and cigarette. We danced beneath the ticking clock, and time kept slipping through. Now silence takes the place of talk, and jazz plays shades of you. Darling, you said the stars would never fade, but stars are liars when they masquerade. Your silhouette is all that's left, a smoke ring from a stolen breath. Starlight and cigarettes. Maybe love burns out like the rest in starlight and cigarettes.
Smoke between the strings tonight tells stories fading out of sight. A song begun, then left to roam. No verse, no vow, but still feels home. A minor chord, a careless glance, a shadowed beat that missed its chance. You left the stage, but not the sound. I still hear steps you never found. These phrases curl and gently fall, like letters never sent at all. Each tone a sigh, each chord a thread, still pulling hearts the wrong way led. Smoke between the strings and breath wrote lullabies for love and death. The ashtray holds a final scene, a match once struck for what had been. And though I sing with measured grace, your silence fills the empty space. These echoes hum beneath my skin, a music lost but locked within. And if one string still rings of you, it's just the sound of fate. ashtray holds its quiet storm. The keys still ring from what was played, but in this room the song has stayed. You left before the final line. I sang it low like it was mine, but every echo knows your part, still dancing in a shadowed heart. And I stayed behind with the song, let the melody hold me long. The spotlight dimmed, the chords went bare, but your voice still hangs in air. We don't need endings written down, some goodbyes just stay around. The door creaked shut without a sound, but silence told me you'd been found. Not every love becomes a name. Some live inside the notes we frame. So I sing again to the walls where your shadow still softly calls. In the room where the song remained, no one claps but no one's pained. A bow unseen, a light turned low. That's the ending I'd want to The table's clear, the lights half low, the dancer's gone, but not the glow. I held your hand in waltz time slow, 3 steps to feel and 2 to know. The clock forgot to call it late. The band played on like it could wait, and in your eyes a distant shore, a song I hadn't heard before. Spin me once for old time's sake, where echoes fall and teardrops wake. Hold this silence, let it bend, a waltz before the music's end. Curtains stir and glasses shine, but here your hand still rests in mine. Ba 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 da, ba ba da, ba 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 da 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 da, ba 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 da.
pass this round. The room forgot the world outside. We danced like ghosts who knew their name. No reason left to run or hide. Spin me slow and let it stay. A final turn before the gray. Though night steps out beyond the door, I'll hear this waltz forevermore.
The curtain sighed and folded in like memories with silent skin. I stood beneath the final light, but all I saw was you that night. A cue was missed, a word undone. The music knew before I'd sung. A note escaped my lips too soon and echoed off the dusty moon. This song's for no one now but ghosts, the ones I lost or love lost. It's stitched in chords the time forgets, in cigarettes, regrets and sets. The curtain falls, but no one stands. The applause still stuck in hand. Have dimmed, the rows are bare, but still I bow to vacant air. The show was yours, the stage was mine, but you left first without a sign. These verses die where curtains close, like footprints lost in falling snow. Still in the hush, your name remains, the ghost that